Selamat pagi semuanya. Kembali lagi bersama saya dan kali ini saya akan praktik ngomong bahasa Inggris tentunya, dan saya akan bahas tentang kenapa pentingnya berbahasa Inggris itu setiap hari. And now I'm gonna talk about this. So let's get started. Hello everybody. How are you today? I hope you'll find and always healthy, always spirit, and then always positive thinking, positive feeling, and positive motivation. So, if you still don't know me, I am a beginner, and now I'm gonna practice speaking in English, maybe 1 till 10 minutes in this morning. But before that, I want to describe the situation first. Yeah, as usual, the situation is, you see, the sky is not so blue, cloud, cloudy, right? So it doesn't matter. It's important is we can still see this morning. We can still live, and then we have to gratitude for that, right? Do you agree? Of course, you should agree because when we gratitude in the morning, it can affect our entire life, entire day, right? Because you see, that is the situation of this morning. It's still silent, just the sound of bird, yeah, and then the condition is so good, but the sun still hide there. Yeah, because now time is 6 o'clock in the morning. So of course this is my daily routine to work and practice speaking in English. And then I want to use this time properly and then wisely because it's only day. I mean like this because we don't know tomorrow our life can possible to, and but we have to pray in order we long age, right? And then we can get uh, a lot of things from what we have strived for, right? So now uh, the situation, yeah, something, this place is always like this in this village. It's fun to practice speaking English in the morning because can make my brain to think in early morning. Yeah, I mean like think this nothing the heavy thing, but a simple thing like what you want to say. But if you have habit to speak in the morning, speak practice speaking English, of course it's make automatically you can speak without thinking. That is the benefit you can get when you try to practice speaking English daily. And to practice speaking English daily, I think that it's not easy, but you can make it easy. How to do it? The first thing is you have to set your clear goal. Yeah. For example, my personal experience is when I first start learning English is I don't set specific time and places, but until I realized that we have to set that in order we know when we do and where we do it. And of course, it, if it's clear, so you can practice uh, at the place and time that you have set. And of course, it can affect your speaking English. Maybe not in one day, but you can feel the progress in a weeks, 2 weeks, or 1 month. But the first thing you need to do is just start, right? So that is my personal experience. I'm gonna ask you, do you struggle to practice speaking English, but you have never done before? You just sit down on your on your on your home and try to practice speaking, and then you try to practice speaking, but you don't have idea to practice. I'm like, what should I talk? You don't think about it. But the most important thing is you just start. Yeah. So you can start by everything you know. Yeah, what you know. Don't think about some complex thing. But just think about, oh, I just able to introduction. Yeah, use introduction like, hi, how are you? Where are you from? Yeah, something like that. That's a question you can ask yourself and then answer by yourself too, right? Yeah, don't start a complex. Yeah, and of course, we as beginner always think about grammar, right? Of course, grammar is important also, but when you as beginner think about grammar first, when will you speaking? Because the aim of speaking is to make we understand each other. When we can communicate with other and then they understand, that is the main point of speaking, right? They don't think about grammar. They don't see your grammar when you speak with Taurus, but they just try to understand what did you say, something like that. So of course, then they will not ask, uh, when you do this, and you have to use present continuous tense or something like, you have to use simple past. No, they're gonna ask that, but they, of course, they will try to respect to you, because your effort to practice speaking, your effort to speak with them is high, right? I mean, like, you have tried to practice speaking with them. Yeah, it's a big improvement, right? So of course you have to celebrate it about your progress, right? And now, as we talked about uh, last time, is why it's important to speak English daily. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes we want to speak like a native speaker, but we never practice. How could it be? How could it be happen? But you often heard this sentence is, practice makes perfect. Yeah, it's true. That what I feel. What I feel now, because I've been practicing speaking English for maybe this is the second weeks, but I feel like I have huge difference. I have huge improvements. Now I can speak as fluency. Yeah, of course, because of this, because of I practice daily, and it's impact my confidence also when I try to practice speaking in English. Before I start to practice speaking, I feel like, ah, I don't have idea. I don't know what to say. But now when I say something like, maybe if I just see chicken, yeah, I can describe the chicken. And then that is the power of describe something. Because of describe you, and you can speak without thinking. You just the word that you need from your brain will come out to your mind. And then you just need to say it. And this is the key, is always improve. your vocabulary. Yeah, this is still need process. Me too. Still process it. I still improve my vocabulary, but uh, it's uh, it's really nice. Yeah, to can to improve our vocabulary. Maybe 10 vocabulary days, but don't think about it, but just a simple vocabulary like daily activity. You can search on Google, 100 daily activity vocabularies, something like that. You can search on Google, and there's a lot of on Google, so you can just try to memorize 10 every morning, yeah, something like that. So of course, based on my personal experience, when we try to practice speaking English, is like what I've said last time. Yeah, you have to set place and when you can do, because this is like same like Atomic Habit book say that we have to set the place and when we can do that, in order the 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 thing that we want to do is clear, we know when to do what place. So of course, like me, for instance, like me, I set my place and time is when I am walking, when I'm walking in the morning at 6 o'clock in the route. Like this way is memorable for me. I mean, like when I go home from work and I see this way, I remember every morning that I have practiced speaking English in the morning. Yeah, something like that. So you can set your place and time. That it's the important thing you can do before you start to practice speaking in English, right? And after that, you can start to practice daily. And when you have practice daily, you will get a lot of difference, huge difference, yeah, about your speaking skills, right? And then uh, we can talk about it. I can talk about it because I have done. And now you can see my first video before this video. When I speak, I'm not fluency, right? But I still thinking, what should I talk? What should I do? What should I say? Something like that. But now I can speaking and with happy, and feel like, oh, it's so fun. I'm gonna do this. I want to always this, and you can feel like every every day you feel like I want to speaking, something like that. So of course, when you can feel like I feel like this when I seldom to practice speaking, I feel like I want to practice, I want to speak in English, something like that. That is, I think, the big impact that I got from this practice daily. And then if you still confused how to start and when where to start, yeah, that is the first thing you can do. And like I said before, if you want to if you feel like that, yeah, if you feel stuck, if you still struggle, but you don't know how to start, where to start, just do it, right? Just do it like what I said. And that is the tips from me, from what I have experienced, right? Now, let's jump to the other thing that you can do is, I think that this is the main point that I want to share in this video is, number one is just use simple word, not complex word. Yeah, this is I always repeat this because we always uh, think negative, yeah, negative thinking. I mean, like uh, if I use this word, why? If I use this word, yeah, just use simple word. Don't think about complex grammar or something like that. Yeah, just use simple word. You can describe. Yeah, I mean, like this. You describe everything you see. It's very impactful to your fluency. Yeah, sushi water, just describe, for example, in the morning, I drink waters, a glass of waters, and I feel like spirit now, something like that. Or you can see the trees. Wow, the coconut trees is so hate. You can, I can, I can take the the fruit, something like that. Yeah, it's a simple word, and don't think about complex grammar. And number two is uh, record yourself. Yeah, record yourself is very important. Yeah, it's like what I did. I always record myself to practice speaking English. Yeah. Another one, another things. This is can be a document. This is a document and memories for you. Even though you don't upload on YouTube, if you don't even took if you think that you don't want to make a videos on YouTube, but it can be your memory. Yeah, you can see progress from this, yeah, from this video. I mean, like day one you pack, you speak like this, day two, day four, you speak, and you can see your progress. And at day 12 you fluent to practice speaking English, to say something in English. And it's important to record yourself. And of course, you can get a lot of benefit from this. You can, if you want to be content creator, maybe, so you can upload on YouTube. But if you don't want, just save, and then you can watch later when you have free time to watch, and then you feel like, oh, this is me when I was uh, maybe if you was I was 27, I practice speaking English, something like that. So you can use this record to make document for you, right? And number three is uh, talk to friends or language partner. Okay, talk to your friend is a very important method to practice speaking English, right? But sometimes we always have problem like this. We don't have partner, we don't have friend to speaking English. Of course, it's not easy to find people or friend to practice speaking with, right? So of course we need to struggle by ourselves first, and if you have fun, you can. Okay, it's not easy, right? You can try to practice by yourself first. Yeah, just like speak by just speak alone. Yeah, it's not important when someone said to you is you're crazy, but it's important is you can speak like native speaker. You have to remember your goal, right? And try to do this. If you it's not easy to find a partner or friend, yeah, just speak by yourself. Like what I did, I just speak by myself, and I don't care about someone think about me. It's important is I can speak like native speaker, and I'm gonna prove that they are wrong to say that like to me, right? Because I can speak later, maybe in 2 months later, I can speak like native speaker, and they don't realize it. Something like that. You have to have good mind, great mind, and always positive thinking, right? And let's jump to the next tips is uh, memorize. Pick one phrases, yeah, every day in the morning, so you can try to memorize only one of the phrases, and then you still improve, right? So you can still improve, and then if you do this, you will always have new phrases or new vocabulary to practice, right? And you can, yeah, without you think, and automatically suddenly you have 1000 phrases, 1000 vocabularies, and because by the time, right, you can use this. And the last tip is just set a routine. Yeah, like what I did. I set a routine every morning before I go to work. Before I get to work, and then I just take walk, and then practice speaking English. It's make huge difference for your life. So I think because now it's 20 minutes, yeah, I don't realize that I can speak English like this until 20 minutes. I think that it's the huge improvement, right? So of course you can try this method at your home. This is the proof that you can use this method. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you always have motivation to do this, to practice speaking in English. Don't give up. If you're still on that level, just try to improve, and then see you tomorrow.